Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's doing fine. I am coming here with a new update on what I've been doing. Now, this isn't going to be related to my cane suit because this is actually my cane suit's almost done. I just have to do one more thing before I can actually show it off, and once I do, I'll make a video on it. But I wanted to bring to attention what I'm actually working on while I'm finishing up the cane suit, just because of something I've watched, and I'm sure a lot of you guys watched and enjoyed. Well, I watched Daredevil by the Marvel's Daredevil on Netflix, and I absolutely enjoyed it. And I loved the black ninja costume that he has throughout the whole show, and thought that it was easy enough to replicate. And to be honest, it really is, and it's sort of expensive because most of the materials are not hard to find, but just kind of like at a higher tier like bracket regarding quality if you want screen accuracy. But I'll show you exactly what I have right now and what I'm going to be doing. So first, I'll show what these are because I just got these in the mail today. These are they look really cool too. These are elbow pads. It's called a hex pad. It's like a dampening, and they're usually used for training for like martial arts, like actual martial arts. So you could put this and like hit people with it or get hit by it, and it'll like dampen and like lessen the blow. And it's used by like trainers, people who want to train really hard. And these are used by the main, of course, by Daredevil on his elbows and his arms. Like I actually got. I bought both at the same time. Like these are the elbows, and there was the arm guards. However, the arm guards came in today, and they were white. So obviously, it's not the color I want. This is the color I want. So I spoke to Amazon, and they were really cool about it. They said, "Don't worry about it. We'll send you another pair that's black." It was our mistake. So that'll be in the mail. That's just basically the arm pad that he uses. Of course, over the show, the costume evolves, so he adds more things, removes things, changes things, just to make it more practical. And I really love that effect as well, because it made it look a bit more realistic. Because I think at some points the one of the characters goes, "Hey, maybe you should invest in some body armor," and he said, "Yeah, you know what, maybe I should." And then he gets like better armor in the next episode. Another thing that I wanted to do is the whole hard part about this entire costume has to be the mask itself, because the fabric is kind of weird and it's not really determine exactly what it is. There was like an interview with the costume designer. They said it was like some sort of multi-layered tri-weave cotton polyester, whatever the fuck it was. It was custom made basically, and well, obviously it's very hard to make unless you can tailor it. Like you can print it. You like use the material yourself. So what I'm going to be doing is instead, I was looking around at all the shirts that I had to see if there was something that was stretchy and like sort of clothy that looked kind of thing, and I did find something. I don't have it with me because it's a different color, but when I went to New York last year, I got myself a Uniqlo t-shirt. Like it's called Heat Tech. It's very stretchy. It's actually really warm. I wear it almost all the time. It molds perfectly to your shape, and basically it has like some sort of ribbing, like ribbed, like stitching on it that makes it look a lot like the cloth in the show. So that's what I'm going to be doing. However, the one I have is gray. I just bought myself a black shirt, and I'll be cutting it up and try to like sort of make it so that it molds to my face. I think the real hard part about it is not the fact that it's the mask, because the mask is easy. You can just easily take a shirt and just tie it and tighten it up, and it'll look just like the show. But what's also really hard is you tighten it up, and it also has to have the long sort of bandana looking things dangling at the back. That has to be part of the costume as well. So that's why I wanted to take a shirt, cut it up, and like make it so that the long sort of things are actually like maybe part of the sleeve or part of the chest area, something like that. Either way, I'm going to be talking with my tailor, and we're going to be working on that together. Now, what you notice in front of you that you've been staring at for a while is I had if you remember my first videos, I was looking for a face shell that was like $20, and I bought it on eBay, and I never ended up using it because it was too clunky, too big. It didn't really fit. It kind of made me look like kind of weird. But then I realized, like, wait a second, okay, sure, you could, wrap the mask around your face, but that won't really give it like a sort of like the shell look that it has in the show. So why not use this? So I sewed off the mouth part and kept it like this, and it still has a strap and the eye holes, which are perfect. And you won't believe it, but it actually fits perfectly, and it looks super cool. And I just can't wait to get the black shirt so I could start testing it too. Because I tested it with the gray one. It doesn't look that good, obviously, because it's gray. It doesn't make me look like the character at all. But anyways, that's it for this part, basically. This is what I have right now. Everything else has pretty much been bought. I'll go through what I actually bought. And because I have pictures on my computer, unfortunately, I don't have a way to film like the materials in person and on my screen, so I'm gonna have to film my screen. It's kind of hobo-ish, but it'll work. So let me just cover it here so you don't get motion sickness. And here you go. Okay, so I'm in front of my screen. I know it's kind of hobo-ish, I'm sorry. So here's what it is. So this is the compression shirt that is going to be used. Now the compression shirt is it's the 8880R compression shirt by McDavid. What you can notice here, if you could look at my mouse. Oh, here you go. So you see the red stitching, that's part of the show. This red stitching is very, very hard to reproduce, and also has the hexagon sort of sleeves, and you don't see it very much in the show, but it does. If you pause frames from time to time, you'll notice that it's there. But this is really expensive. This cost me like $80. So next thing, these are not screen accurate. Again, I'm looking for something that looks cool. I'm not really looking for screen accuracy. These are like really, really cheap gloves for like $5 I got on AliExpress. They fit the part. They look kind of cool. They look really slim and have like a carbon fiber thing on it. The actual gloves themselves from the screen are these ones. However, these ones cost like $80 as well, and I do not want to spend that much on gloves. They are functional, so I guess that's cool, but not for me. This is a picture of the armband that I bought that was white that I sent back. This is another picture of the armband that I actually have right now. These are screen accurate boots. These are the Bates 8-inch boots. These are like $120, so I didn't even go for that. I went for like $40 boots that look almost exactly the same on AliExpress. Because what's the point? I'm not, whatever. And another thing is the belt, which I don't really think really matters. I'll use my own belt. And there's a wrist, which appears at the end of the arm on the Daredevil costume. This is a picture of the actual Daredevil. I don't think you can actually really see it. No, you can't really see that well. Either way, the point is that this is not going to be a screen accurate suit. This is going to be a really cool suit that I'm going to make, that's going to look good. And another really cool part about this whole thing is that the suit probably so far has costed me $200, and I'm pretty sure that's it. I think I'm done. I don't need anything else. And so basically, let me just switch back since I'm done with the screen. And basically, what's another cool thing is that it's functional. All these things that I'm buying, I could actually use, because I work out, so I could use the compression shirt. I could use the hex pads for training for, I don't know, if I decide to do martial arts or something. The boots, I'll be able to use them as well. The gloves, everything is functional. Everything I could actually use, outside of the costume, which makes it like a kind of like an investment sort of thing. And I really like that part. All in all, I'll keep you updated. I got everything coming in the mail, so things will come in day by day, and I'll update as they come in, and hopefully give you previews and everything. But for now, my phone can only take like 10-minute long videos, so I'll have to cut this one short. So next video will most likely be just me test fitting my cane suit. So I'll see you guys then. That should be next week. Peace.